Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Bruce, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Ending off on the draw play. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Okay, ready? 2nd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, that start could not have gone any better.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. The defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the important point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Ohio State 21, Florida State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The back's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Third down coming up.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Powers through the tackle. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion.
And they heave it deep downfield. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Number 17 catch and score.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over first and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So after the incompletion, it's second down. quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 43. The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's up on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Ready, set.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 41.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up 3rd.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, this quarterback already has 2 touchdowns in this game, doing a great job of running the option. I'm this defense coordinator making some tweaks to have to account for the quarterback in the run game.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Noles looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Ohio State 42, Florida State 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
3:25.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there, put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. first down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Knowles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Ohio State 47, Florida State 28.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
4th down.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Knowles. Still plenty of life left. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Running with purpose. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Offense looking to keep the momentum going. They got points in their last drive. They have somehow battled all the way back into this game. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Launching downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. Offense will have first and goal now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He does does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage, and see what they call right here.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we going to overtime? And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.